Hi there, my name is Sean. I'm with the New York City Guitar School, and today I want to show you a couple different ways to play the song Police Scanner by Chanel Beats. First, we'll look at a beginner's friendly version of the song, a version with chords that I think most people who are starting out on the guitar could play. And then we'll look at a version of the song that I think is a little bit closer to the recording and the way that the group plays it live. At least based on my approximation from watching a couple videos and listening to the track a bunch of times. So for the more beginners friendly version of the track, we're going to use a capo. So this is going to go on the 2nd fret of the guitar. In both versions, we're going to be looking at just 3 chords for this song. They're just going to change based on how you want to play it. So for this capo 2 version of the song, we're going to look at an A minor chord. This is going to have your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, your 3rd finger or your ring finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, so right below it, and then your pointer finger is going to go on the 1st fret of the 2nd string, and you can strum from the 5th string down for this shape. The next shape we're going to use is going to be a C shape. If we're coming from the A minor chord, we actually only have to move 1 finger to do this, so I'll pick up my 3rd finger or my ring finger and I'll place that on the 3rd fret of the 5th string. And I can strum from the 5th string down once again to get a C shape. The last shape we're going to use is your G shape. So this will be your 2nd finger, 3rd fret of the 6th string, 1st finger, 2nd fret of the 5th string, and then your 3rd finger is going to stretch all the way down to the 3rd fret of the 1st string. And we can do all of the strings for this chord, and it should sound like this. So the structure of the song is going to have the A minor shape for 1 measure, the C shape for 1 measure, and then the G shape is going to happen for 2 measures. And the chord progression for this song is on a loop for the entirety of the track. So if we were to just strum through the chords, we'd have A minor, 2, 3, 4, then C, 2, 3, 4, then G, 2, 3, 4. And 2 measures on that G, and then you go back to A minor. Rhythmically, I kind of think of the song as being in 2 sections. The first half of the song is very spacey, and I think honestly just strumming on whole notes would be appropriate. So just exactly what I did there. 2, 3, 4. So you can just kind of hold those chords out. There's a lot of like synthesizers and electronic sounds happening in the beginning. About halfway through the track though, we get a very, very clear guitar part. The strumming pattern for this, which like I said, kicks in about halfway through the track, is actually a pattern that the Guitar School likes to call the best strum. And it sounds like this. So rhythmically, the rhythm is 1, 2, and 4, and. So the and of beat 2 carries into beat 3. 1, 2, and 4, and. Sometimes it's easier to think about the direction that you'd want to strum for this rhythm though, which would be down, down, up, up, down, up. And you want to kind of include a fake strum down on beat 3 where you're bringing your hand down, but you're not actually touching the strings. So down, down, up, fake strum, up, down, up. And that pattern is very clear in the recording once the guitar kicks in. So it would go something like this. Down, down, up, down, up, and C. Then to G, but we do 2 for the G chord. Then you go back. So that's a simplified way to play the song. Moving on though, we'll get rid of the capo and we'll look at a version that I think is a little closer to what the recording has on it. And I've tried to watch a couple videos of them playing it live just to get an idea, although there aren't too many videos out. I think this band is pretty new. So now our three shapes are going to change. And this is a version of the song I would save for maybe intermediate to advanced guitar players, depending on where you're at. So the first chord we're going to look at is going to be like a B minor 7 type shape. I'm going to call it B minor 7, although I don't really think we're going to include the third much. So our pointer finger will go across the low 3 strings, 4, 5, and 6. And then our ring finger will go on the, this will be on the 9th fret of the 5th string, pointer finger on the 7th fret. And I hear these 3 notes. So I'm calling it a B minor 7. That's 7th fret barred on the low 3 strings with your 3rd finger on the 9th fret of the 5th string. The next shape is going to be like a D major 7 type shape. So I'm going to use my 2nd finger on the 10th fret of the 6th string, my pointer finger on the 9th fret of the 5th string, and then my 3rd finger, or my ring finger, is going to be on the 11th fret of the 4th string. So I just have these 3 strings. And that's a D major 7 shape. This could also be played on the A string on the 2nd fret and the 5th fret, respectively. But I'm choosing to play it up here because it looked like their guitar players were playing up here in the videos that I saw. So after that, we're going to move to an A5 shape, or just like an A power chord type shape. So pointer finger on the 5th fret of the 6th string, and then your ring and pinky respectively are going on the 7th frets of the 5th and 4th string. So just a standard power chord. I don't really feel like I hear them playing the 3rd a lot, but you could take your 2nd finger and putting it on the 6th fret of the 3rd string, you could get just a regular A. So for this version of the song, these are our shapes. We have one measure of this B minor 7, then we have a D major 7, and then we have an A5 for 2 measures. So that's B minor 7, D major 7 to the A5. Sometimes I make my D major 7 with my pinky instead of my ring finger. You can leave that one up to your choice. Rhythmically, I think the structure of the song will be the same, where we just kind of hold these chords. 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. And then halfway through, we can switch up to that best strum pattern, our down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up. And that's it. That's a couple of different ways that you can play the song Police Scanner by Chanel Beads. Really hope you enjoy this video. Feel free to leave a comment if you have any suggestions of songs that you'd like for us to cover in a tutorial. And feel free to subscribe to the YouTube channel and follow New York City Guitar School at NYC Guitar School on all socials. And we'll see you in the next one.